Welcome back to the Irish Bandit channel, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I, as always, am your host, the one, the only, the second Irish Bandit. This week on the show, or on the channel, I should say, we're not looking at something that I put together, but we are looking at something you put together as a community. Yes, a few weeks back, I asked on Facebook, what were your suggestions for some of Weird Al Yankovic's most underrated songs? Now, we all know songs like Amish Paradise, White and Nerdy, going even back further than that, I love Rocky Road, Ricky. I guess I could have made it on the list too, but I'm talking about like those are some of the more well-known Weird Al songs. I'm talking about the songs that kind of went under the radar, that only the hardcore of hardcore fans know, like myself. So I asked you, and you gave me a great list of underrated Weird Al songs. I took those songs, put them in a tournament generator, put the tournament up on Twitter, and we have the results. So, without any further delay, here are your top 5 most underrated Weird Al songs, and coming in at number 5 is one of my personal favorite Weird Al songs from 1992's Off the Deep End, You Don't Love Me Anymore. You Don't Love Me Anymore was released as the second single from Al's 7th studio album, Off the Deep End, in June of 1992. While much of the musical output consists of parodies of other artists' materials, You Don't Love Me Anymore is an original composition written and produced by Weird Al Yankovic, a soft acoustic ballad in the style parody of James Taylor. Now, while it may be more James Taylor in the song, the video is a direct parody of the extreme video More Than Words, and it's one of my favorite videos and one of my favorite songs of all time from Weird Al. Song features darkly humorous lyrics about a relationship between Yankovic and an unnamed woman that has faltered to the point where she repeatedly attempts to kill him, which he has only just begun to notice. I thought that was fantastic. B-side to that was I Was Only Kidding. It was recorded June 7th, 1990, coming in at 4 minutes long exactly. It was produced by the Scotti brothers, written and produced by Weird Al. That was followed up by the song Taco Grande, which I didn't even know was a single. I knew Smells Like Teen Spirit was Smells Like Nirvana was a single, but not Taco Grande. That was, honestly, that could have been one that could have made the list as well. Al requested his record label Scotti Brothers to release the song as the second single from Off the Deep End, as the label would only release a single if its music video was a parody, which we were just talking about earlier. Al modeled the video for You Don't Love Me Anymore after the video for the song More Than Words by American rock band Extreme. Directed by Jay Levy, the video features a cameo appearance by American-Canadian singer Robert Goulet. That was a pretty good cameo, honestly and truthfully. You Don't Love Me Anymore garnered moderate amounts of radio airplay and peaked at number 26 on the Canadian singles chart. Right on. Oh, this is something I didn't know. The song was parodied in German, lyrics by heavy metal band JBO. I absolutely love You Don't Love Me Anymore. That seems like kind of a bit of an oxymoron, but whatever. I absolutely love this song. Like I said, it is one of my top 10 favorite Weird Al songs. I've loved it since the first time I heard it, and it is one that I have to listen to every time it comes up. It is just fantastic. Really showcases Al's writing, and just he's more than polkas, he's more than parodies. He can do the funny stuff as well, and the video is just a masterpiece. Speaking of a masterpiece, this is by far my favorite Weird Al original. Like, yes, he's known for his parodies, and we've got a couple of them on the list, but this is by far my favorite Weird Al song. It's all the way back to, I believe it was in 3D, but this is just a fantastic song, and if I was doing this list, this would be my number 1 underrated Weird Al song, but it's not. But you guys still put it at a great position, coming in at number 4, One More Minute. My mistake. It was actually released on Dare to Be Stupid in 1986. Shows how wrong I can be. One More Minute was done in the style of doo-wop and Elvis Presley. It is about how the singer would rather cause harm to himself rather than spend one more minute with his former girlfriend. It was released in 1985, in August of 85, even though I said previously 1986, but I'm getting a whole bunch of different things here. Let's see, its B-side was Midnight Star, great song. Recorded January 2nd, 1985, comedy doo-wop genre, length 4 minutes 2 seconds, Scotty Brothers label, produced by Weird Al. The first single that came out from that was I Want a New Duck, which is, again, one of my favorite Weird Al songs. This, like I said, One More Minute is far and away my favorite Weird Al original. It's just has that feel to it, like the doo-wop feel that I was mentioning earlier. And just the video itself is so hilarious. You can say that for every Weird Al song that he does a video to. The video is just fantastic. The sight gags are just top notch, and just, yeah, this is, like I said, this is my favorite Weird Al original. And if you're a longtime fan of Weird Al, it probably ranks up there for you too as well, because this is one of the original songs I heard from Weird Al. This Nature Trail to Hell, which again could have been on this list as well, but all the early 80s songs that Al put out, just fantastic. I love this one to death. Coming in at number 3, goes back a little earlier than One More Minute, but this is one of the first parodies that I remember from Weird Al. It is spoofing the next My Sharona. Coming in at number 3, Mybologna. Mybologna was the first song that Weird Al ever performed. Like, it is his very first song. Like, when you take a look at the single chronology, that is a tough word. Words are hard, right, Crash? When you take a look at that, Mybologna is the very first song recorded in 1979. He wouldn't record release his next song until Another One Rides the Bus in 1981. I think that's was really the starting off point for Weird Al. Another One Rides the Bus, but Mybologna is just an amazing song. It's a parody of the Knack's hit song. I don't know what I said. The Knack's hit song My Sharona, recorded and performed by musical parody artist Weird Al Yankovic. A little bit of a bio for Weird Al. The title refers to bologna sausage, specifically the Oscar Mayer brand, popular in the United States. Al sent Mybologna to Dr. Demento, who was really the launching off point for Weird Al, who aired the song on his nationwide radio program, The Dr. Demento Show. The song was a hit on the program and eventually gained the #1 spot on Dr. Demento's Funny 5 Countdown. Yeah, you can see why. It is a great parody. It was released December 25th, 1979 for the original recording. The 1983 recording, May 3rd, 1983. Recorded March 4th of 1982. The original was recorded September 1979. It's really funny because the original single was 2 minutes 20 seconds long, while the album version is 2 minutes 3. Capitol Record originally distributed in 1979, but Rock and Roll Records distributed in 1983. Weird Al's recording in 1979. He was the producer for it, and legendary Rick Derringer was the producer for it in 1983. Rick Derringer, best known probably for songs like Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo. He's a great guitar player. Also recorded Hulk Hogan's theme song, Real American, and he also recorded Demolition's theme song as well. Now, he's a right-wing nut, but we won't talk about that. After a fortuitous encounter with Doug Feiger, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, lead singer of The Knack, and Rupert Perry, then vice president of Capitol Records, Capitol decided to release it as a single. Yankovic was paid $500 for the master tape of the song and its B-side, School Cafeteria. A month after its commercial release, the single sold 100,000 copies. The song also received positive, albeit limited, reviews from media outlets. Although a music video was never produced for the song, an unofficial video was filmed, featuring a young Yankovic lip-syncing to the song at Cuesta College in December of 1979. Mybologna was later re-recorded and released on Yankovic's debut album, self-titled debut album, and the bathroom version was re-edited for the box set permanent record Al in a Box in 1984. I had a friend who had that Al in a Box set, and Squeeze Box, the complete works of Weird Al Yankovic in 2017. Again, this is a song that started all for Al, but to hear that it's underrated by a lot of people, it makes sense because Another One Rides the Bus came out, and like I said, I think that's the song that really shot Weird Al into the stratosphere. But you got to start somewhere, and Mybologna was a good starting off point for Weird Al. This one surprised me just as much as anyone else that this made it to the underrated category, because I remember vividly seeing a video for this. Another great parody of a novelty song in its own right. Parody of what's his name? He was in the first Harry Potter movie, and he was in Unforgiven. Richard Harris, parody of Richard Harris's song MacArthur Park. Weird Al talked about the big movie at that point in time in 1994. Coming in at number 2, Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is a parody of Richard Harris's version of Jimmy Webb's song MacArthur Park. It was released as both a single and part of Weird Al's Alapalooza album in October of 1993. Jurassic Park was penned by Yankovic after he remembered the enjoyment he had when he combined a classic rock track with a recent movie theme with his 1985 song Yoda. He would eventually go back to that later on, doing the it was a parody of The Saga Begins of American Pie. So he would do that again for Running with Scissors. Weird Al decided to combine the plot of the recent movie Jurassic Park, a film about a park on a fictional island where geneticists have succeeded in cloning dinosaurs, with the classic Richard Harris track MacArthur Park. Its B-side was Frank's 2000-inch TV. It was recorded in October... No, it was released in October of 93 and recorded in July 16th of 1993. Long day. Because I thought it said it was recorded in October of 93 and released in July of 93. No. Anyway, comedy Baroque pop is its genre. 2 minutes 53 seconds. Label Scotty Brothers. Songwriter Jimmy Webb for the original, Weird Al for the parody, and produced by Weird Al himself. It would be the first single off of be the first single off of Alapalooza, and we followed by Bedrock Anthem, another one of my favorite songs. You're gonna hear that pop up a lot when talk about Weird Al. Oh, that was my favorite song. That's another one of my favorite songs. That's my favorite song. So like I said, my favorite Weird Al original is One More Minute. I really don't know what my favorite parody of his is. I don't know. You probably have to go to Even Worse for... No, not even Worse. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Maybe I'll do a top 5 favorite Weird Al parodies. That would be mine. The song was paired with an elaborate animated music video, which was created by Mark Osborne and Scott Nordland, almost entirely via claymation. Just a fantastic video. Like, I love animation of any style, and when you can mix Weird Al and claymation, tops in my books. The video did not receive extensive airplay on MTV, unfortunately, because maybe this was the time MTV started shifting away from music videos. I don't know. It was popular on The Box, VH1, and in Canada, where it played on Much Music. Go Canada. The video, due to its animation, also later went on to be praised at various animation festivals worldwide. The song was met with mixed to positive reviews. I know why mixed. It was a great song. While many reviewers enjoyed Al's humor, others felt that the song did not satirize the source material, but instead merely recounted the plot of the movie. Well, yeah. Webb himself was very pleased with the final result and has been known to sing the parody lyrics in concert. Hey, that's awesome. Jimmy Webb, I think this is the same Jimmy Webb who was part of America, who wrote The Last Unicorn. Love that movie. Although the single did not chart in the United States, it peaked at number 5 on the Canadian magazine The Record Singles Chart. The video was also nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Short Form Music Video at the 37th Grammy Awards, although it did not win. Can't win them all, but definitely Weird Al should have deserved something for that. He's a multi-time Grammy winner, so. But yeah, Weird Al's Jurassic Park would be one of my top 10 favorite parodies of all time. It's just a great song. I've heard the original. I like the parody more. Something about Richard Harris, just, I don't know. Something just didn't mesh with me for that one. But Weird Al's Jurassic Park, oh yeah. Love that one to death. You guys picked a good one for number 2. So here we are, number 1. I'm not going to do a honorable mentions type thing, but here we go, number 1. This one is a classic by any stretch of the imagination. When you think Weird Al, you don't automatically think Christmas songs, and especially Weird Al Yankovic. He's Jewish, so I would be expecting more songs like Pretty Fly for a Rabbi or something along the lines of like Adam Sandler's Hanukkah song for Weird Al Yankovic. But nope, he's recorded not 1 but 2 Christmas songs in his career. This was the first one, and oh my god, this is an amazing song, funny song. I'm glad you guys picked this one at number 1. It is a favorite of mine. Play it every year at Christmas. That's how sick and twisted and demented I am. Coming in at number 1, Christmas at Ground Zero. Christmas at Ground Zero is an original song by Weird Al Yankovic, the 10th and final track, 10 tracks off of Polka Party. Final track on his 1986 album Polka Party, and the final single from the album, released just in time for the 1986 Christmas season. What a quinky dink. The song is a style parody of Phil Spector produced Christmas songs. The B-side was One of Those Days. It was released in November of 1986 and recorded April 26th of 1986. How weird is it to record a Christmas song in April? I mean, if I were a singer, I would be recording Christmas albums in like November of the year before. Because it just wouldn't feel like doing Christmas songs in the middle of July. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Comedy Christmas Carol, 3 minutes 6 seconds, labels Rock and Roll and Scotty Brothers, songwriter Al Yankovic, and produced by Rick Derringer. Oh, yeah, this was the final single from Polka Power. Before that came Living with a Hernia, and after that came 1988's Fat from Even Worse. Christmas at Ground Zero is just an absolute classic song of Al's. Has the humor, has the darkness, it has just everything you want from a Weird Al Yankovic song. Like I said, that and The Night Santa Went Crazy are the 2 Weird Al songs that I play the most at Christmas time. Because they're the only Christmas songs he has. Let's be honest here. It's the only 2 Christmas songs he has. Would I like to see a Weird Al Christmas album? Absolutely, I would. I would love to see a Christmas album from Weird Al. But being Jewish, would he put it out? I don't know. It would be hilarious. Just think of the stuff. Like, when you listen to Christmas at Ground Zero and The Night Santa Went Crazy, they're both kind of dark. So you can expect a very dark Christmas album from Weird Al Yankovic. So I wouldn't put it past him to do stuff like that. But I love Christmas at Ground Zero. Again, another one of my favorite Al originals. And if you haven't listened to it, oh my god, you're missing out. If you haven't listened to any Weird Al Yankovic, you should. If you like comedy, if you like a laugh, Weird Al is your man. I've been a fan of his since I was just wee little lad. I went to see his very first concert here in Saskatoon when Alapalooza came out, and the man is a treasure. You can call this part the Al love part of the video, but yeah, Weird Al Yankovic is just one of the best, still consistently putting out records, albums, whatever you want to call them nowadays, to this very day. If you like comedy and you haven't been listening to Weird Al Yankovic, where have you been? Go listen to Weird Al Yankovic. He's awesome. He's genuinely one of the greatest guys there is. Humble, doesn't have an ego at all. He's just one of the nicest guys you've ever seen. And the memes, there may be memes out there, but they're true. Weird Al has been one of the few celebrities out there who's not had a major scandal of any type in any point of his career. Beginning during the big middle I don't want to say there's going to be an end to it, but let's face it, the man is almost 60 years old now. How much longer can he be doing this? And I cannot wait to see the Weird Al Yankovic movie starring Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al. Man, when that comes out, I'm gonna watch that when that comes out. I cannot wait to see it. It's gonna be something. I saw the Funny or Die sketch that they did for like a fake trailer for Weird Al Yankovic and a Weird Al biopic movie, but now they're doing the real thing, and I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be a thing. But now I ask you, what is your most underrated Weird Al song? Let me know in the comments section down below. I'd really love to hear. While you're down there, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. While you're down in the description, you're going to see a link to all of the ways you can follow me on social media and all the ways you can help support this channel. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Reddit. You can help support this channel by going to my Redbubble page where you can pick up all your Irish Bandit merchandise. You can pre-order my very first novel, Shade Falling, in that link as well. It is on Amazon right now. And I'll talk to you more about what you can expect when you pre-order it on Amazon, coming up very, very soon. Thursday, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. And what else? If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, tap the bell and you'll be notified whenever a brand new video goes live. Like I said, on Thursday, I'm going to be talking about all the process working with Kindle Direct Publishing to get my book published. Going to let you know about the pre-order process, what you can expect from that. So we'll get more into that on Thursday. And I don't know what I'm doing Tuesday, because Tuesday's my birthday. I might take the day off. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But yes, Tuesday is my birthday, so we'll see what happens from there. As of the filming of this video, I have a few wrestling dates coming up, so maybe I'll do some vlogging there. Maybe. We'll see. But either way, yeah, hey, you know what? That's a good idea. I think I'll do some vlogging around the BEW stuff for that weekend. I'll release that as a video on my birthday. So there we go. Got that while I was filming this video. Hey, right on. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me for this video. I'll talk again Thursday, talking about the release of my book. And yeah, talk to you again very, very soon.